Welcome back, guys, to Trails from Zero, where we have now starting Chapter 4, Day 2, with Heiyue just having been raided by Ravash. Or most likely Ravash. We'll find out when we get there to verify all the news, because of course the SSS haven't been there. They don't know anything. There is no requests for us to check, though Creative Cooks Wanted is still going on. We're going to have to constantly keep a lookout for that, because we still haven't actually done all the recipes yet, but I have bought myself new ingredients so we can give it another go. Well, that said, to start every day, we start with a patrol, and let's face it, our destination here is to the Harbor District, so we're going to do that last. So with no quests currently on board, it should be a fairly quick patrol. One thing I've also noticed is just going out to shop at the shops, there is no way out. So that's a thing too. We are stuck in just Crossbell. Grr. Proud as always, but there's no doubt that he's one of us, a vigilant protector of the Special Support Section. Agreed. I imagine he will eviscerate any suspicious characters that dare enter. Eviscerate? Some kid comes in. Suspicious. Blah, blah, blah. I'm 100% certain that Zeit wouldn't do that. So what else are we at? We're up to date on our books, aren't we? That is done and sorted. Is Kia in a room? Oh, I didn't check the thingy. Where's Kia? Probably on the roof, right? Nope. Yeah, says cop. Where is Kia? Has Kia gone somewhere that I've completely forgot she's gone? Is she just sleeping in Lloyd's room? Ah, you're from here. Kia's in the kitchen, cleaning up after breakfast. If you figure something out, you better tell me, okay? Will do, Kia. Clean up, scrub the place down here and there. If you figure out something, you better tell me. Sergei's cleaning up kitchen after breakfast. If the mafia's involved, I expect the 1st Division is already on the move. But that doesn't mean this is a case we can ignore. I'm planning on heading over to HQ later to see what I can find out myself. That's all I got. Dismissed. I'm planning on heading over to HQ later to see what I can find out myself. Sure thing. That's all he's got. That is all this man knows. So we'll start with Central Square. Should I... Central Square, Station Street, East Street, Downtown District, and then loop up around the other side, maybe? Because Harbor District is last. Hey, come on in. You want to browse? Because I'm not really in the mood to play salesman. Go ahead and look around yourself. See if something catches your eye. Still so indifferent to potential buyers. Yeah, well, what's new? If you want to browse around, be my guest. Yeah, we're a bit low on cash at the moment after buying more ingredients here, there, and everywhere. But at least some people have, like, better gear-ish. We can, of course, upgrade a little bit on the defensive scale if we want to. But we're going to need cash, which means we're going to have to trade in a lot of stuff. Apart from that, we could also find the stuff. That is a potential thing, too. Let's start with Station Street, then. I'm grateful to the Empire for blessing the world with so many beautiful trains. It's just, I can't forgive them for developing those railway guns. Trains are supposed to transport goods, people, and for train fans like me, dreams. Death and destruction are not fit to be on the railways. Even if they are on rails, I'll always dislike the Empire's railway guns. Railways aren't meant to be instruments of war. They're noble creations meant for transporting people, freight, and dreams. My beloved and I finally eloped. We're free of the Empire and its stodgy old prejudices. My father won't be able to reach us here. Now we can both live happily ever after. Uh-oh. Your father's gonna get you. If I had fallen in love with a woman of the same social class, my dear wouldn't have had to cut ties with her family. I can't help but feel awful about it. Still, when I see her radiant smile, my fears and guilt are washed away by her love. Can't go in Crossbell Station. It's a never-ending cycle. Here I am again, waiting for more packages. Sad thing is, I think I'm actually getting used to all these late arrivals. Well, I suppose being able to savor the wait is the mark of a pro, right? It's a never-ending cycle. Indeed it is. I guess we can't even leave here. This is the city's south exit. We already have our hands full with the Heiyue case, so let's deal with that first. Big no. Dad's being real strict today, but I know he loves me, so I'll listen to him. Not a lot of double talk at the moment. Have you heard about the incident over in the Harbor District? I'm gonna have to keep a close eye on my daughter for the time being. Mimi, be a good girl and stay close to me. It's not very safe out now. It is not indeed. Whenever I hold balloons, all my worries seem to float away. Look here, see how silly this one is? Even when you feel down, my balloons are sure to bring your laughter back. I don't know if I should wait for this lady to come back or not. Come on, we'll speed her up. The crowd in the Harbor District was a bit overwhelming, honestly. Something about it was creepy, especially considering the police showed up. Something's up in the Harbor District. I just hope no one got hurt. That slow chapter beginning we're engaging in. It's weird, though, to not have any support requests again. Wendy's recently started to compliment me on how I set up the displays. It's not like I need her approval or anything, though. You do. Jacko told me yesterday how I don't need to watch over her and all that, but isn't it natural for a father to be worried about how his only daughter is doing at work? Huh, which just means I have to be even sneakier so she doesn't catch me. Alright, Basilio, act casual. He's just a normal, everyday shopper. Jacko seems to be working hard. Papa's proud of you, baby. Do you have a job? Orbans are truly amazing. They've made our lives much more convenient. Whoever first invented them must have been a great man. Can't go up the stairs, you're in the way. Okay, there's no one up here. Dad's still trying to check on me, even after everything I said yesterday. Ah well, I guess I'll just have to let him be until he gets tired and goes home. It's weird to not have a prompt there to buy you after we bought the covers. I was skeptical at first, but this whole Orbital store arrangement has really grown on me. The equipment is well maintained, so it makes servicing much easier. Customers also visit more frequently compared to the old workshop. I guess presentation matters a lot, doesn't it? There was one customer who stopped me in the street a while ago to thank me for my repair work. Stuff like that is why I'm glad I come into work in the morning. Right, in terms of slot upgrades, we're still mostly limited by fire at this point in time. Should we just do Tio's last slot and be done with it? Or you are the casting person we need. I guess you would be next, but fire course. Harder to get than I'd think. Can't use you for cash. That was a lot of Sepith that just got used. Ah, snacks are the absolute best. Oh, there was nothing better than buying a pile of snacks and just digging in. What's the deal? Why are you giving me that look? Someone spit in your salad? That's harsh. Ah, you are so not fair. Like, why would you show off all that tasty food while I'm in the middle of my diet? Please, just give me a tiny bit. I even went running this morning and everything. My parents asked me to go shopping for some groceries, but one way or another, I always seem to end up here looking at the books. I really gotta get my hands on that reference book I found here the other day. I think it's worth it to beg my parents for the mirror. Maybe. Depends if there's any, like, newspapers or anything going on. Yep, this is where I bought my lovely ingredients, but you can see that some of them are incredibly expensive. Luckily, 5-colored miso's only used in one thing. So we really do need to knock up some more of the various types of food we can make. My daughter's juice stall has been flourishing thanks to the nice weather we've been having. At home, she started boasting about how many regulars she has now. I can be proud of her, to be honest. After all, her daughter's happiness is her mother's happiness. My daughter wanted to run her own business, so she opened a juice stall. I can't help but feel that she's in her element while she runs it. Welcome to Time's department store. We host all kinds of events and sales to satisfy our customers. Break out a smile and charm every customer. That's our manager's motto. I can tell from the manager's expression that he's giddy. He reminds me of a child who just got a new toy to play with. His face always perks out like that when he thinks of a new project. I'm already looking forward to it. No double dialogue here. I was struck by inspiration for a new sales strategy when I woke up this morning. You never know when or where the next spark of inspiration will come. Maybe we'll find like a hidden quest or something on the way. Because without any sport requests, it does make this all just one block of dialogue. Hopefully we'll find a book as well, considering we've read all of our books now. You can't just pick what to put in the display case willy-nilly. If you haven't thought long and hard about what appeals to customers, then you've already lost the battle. Do you have anything new to sell me, sir? You already have Crossbell Times, so I take that as a big no. If we're exchanging any sepith to get that back, our money back, it's going to have to be somewhere else. Dad's getting paid today, so you know what that means, right? Mum's going to go on a non-stop shopping spree again. Are you? It's time to shop until I drop. I'm going to buy whatever I want. I love uniforms, they're beautiful. There's an austere beauty to wearing an outfit perfectly tailored to your duties. I think the uniforms of the Crossbell Police Department and the Guardian Force are highly stylish. But you want me to buy your stuff, right? I love uniforms, they're beautiful. Indeed they are. I like that woman just gets her paycheck and it's like, well, we have to instantly blow it. Gans has been coming here pretty regularly, but I haven't seen him since yesterday. Well, given that he was making all his money at the casino, maybe his luck finally ran out and he just went home. Doubtful. He's on a roll. Did the Mafia manage to finally push their luck too far? Doesn't matter how untouchable those Ravash guys are, I don't think they'd be able to wave a thing away after kicking up such a storm. I overslept today and was late for work. It's not my fault though, okay? My alarm clock suddenly stopped working all of a sudden. I'm still so sleepy. We also handle shoe repairs here. I should mention that it can become costly to repair older shoes, depending on how difficult it is to gather the correct materials. Our service is a hit with people hoping to cling on to their trusty partners for a little bit longer. I'm actually surprised by the lack of double dialogue. Those could be good to buy. The extra evasion. We haven't already got them. Considering we've got the Sagittarius gem for the extra evasion there. Start building up evasion. Look for sources of evasion. Get evasion tank in full swing, right? Have you heard the rumors that the local mafias are butting heads? I have a bad feeling about this. Whenever that happened in the past, it had ended in a bloodbath. I was under the impression Crossbell had become relatively peaceful, but I guess we aren't out of the woods just yet. People keep saying that there was a big accident in the Harbour District this morning. Ah well, we should be far enough away that it doesn't affect customer traffic. Sudden spike in accidents is problematic for us to say the least. At this rate, people aren't going to want to go out for a meal. If these accidents don't stop, we're going to have a serious dilemma on our hands. Hey, don't you think the girls sitting in those center seats are super cute? I sure do. I think I'll give them some of my prototype dishes on the house. I crafted this one-of-a-kind dish just for you, my gracious muse. With a line like that, any one of them is as good as mine, I'm sure. Besides, chatting with a pretty girl and getting in some constructive criticism on my recipes is killing two birds with one stone. Or trying to get two birds with one stone, by the sound of it. Celtio likes to duck out of the kitchen occasionally during his shifts, and from the sound of it, he serves our customers dishes they didn't even order. Can't begin to fathom what goes through that boy's head. Women. Pretty much that. My issue with the Crossbell Times, it's nowhere to be found. Must have left it at home before heading out. My blood pressure spikes whenever I think about how the diet meeting went. So many police officers today. They've been patrolling the city since morning, I think. Maybe we should drop by Ravash, really. See what's going on out there. I was finally able to experience an Arc-en-Ciel show yesterday, and it was amazing. Definitely going to pick up the fan book I saw. The chef keeps on peeking out of the kitchen for some reason. He even waved to me when our eyes locked. What's his deal? You. You are his deal. Chief Roberts isn't here, though. That's Central Street. Square done, then. Let's go the path that we've chosen. Off into East Street. Moy said he'd play with me today. I'm super duper happy. Hooray! Me and my big brother will be together forever. We're gonna play a whole bunch. Why, just last night a black Orbital car crashed right into the park in the Harbour District. Not only that, but people supposedly heard the sound of numerous gunshots too. Who else could it have been other than Ravash? It's so obviously them. Damn Ravash, it's one thing after another with them. I heard the chairman of the Business Owners Association was going to meet with the Diet. Good luck to him. He's our representative, so I hope he scores us a large budget. The chairman of the Business Owners Association essentially acts as East Street's representative. Nowadays, he's pretty much in charge of the entire city's commerce and industry too. My grandpa came up to me this morning, told me to keep a close eye on Mei Ling. Well, there was another accident earlier, so I should probably be a little more careful. Looks like Grandpa got called over to City Hall. Sounds like they wanted to give him some kind of statement. Guess things are hectic there too. Yep, everything is fine here. Ah, is that why you rushed back home? I've got to say, you have your occasional cute moments, Hazel. Do you really have to tease me on this? I was seriously worried about you, you know? Hazel was worried about that incident from last night, so he came to check on us. I'm so happy it could bring a tear to my eye. Are you alright, Serena? Wait, don't get the wrong idea. It's just the Harbour District's pretty close by, so I got a bit worried. I wonder if Azzy doesn't have to go to work today. What route would they have taken, do you reckon? They've got to have gone from Central Square. I mean, obviously they can't take a car through, well, actually, I guess there's routes that we don't even understand are there in Crossbell. It's unplayable areas, right? Because it doesn't make sense for them to get from the back alley. It's an alley. Where did the car enter from? Where was the point of attack? Where was the origin point is more to the point. Oh, there was some horrible incident in the Harbour District recently. Fran isn't a detective, so she's never been sent out on the scene, but I still worry for her. The CBD has been getting involved in so many dangerous incidents lately, and my worry for Fran has just skyrocketed. And it was only natural for you officers to get involved in the front lines. Please do try not to worry your loved ones down to the very bone. There's a shocking lack of loved ones, though, for our group, which is very upsetting. Sounds like there was some huge kerfuffle over in the Harbour District. Well, speaking of the harbour, isn't that just down the street? But that's a little too close for comfort. I say place your bets on how fast we can get this patrol done, considering it seems to be just Crossbell. That's about an hour, isn't it? 2 episodes worth? Arios. Everyone's on standby. So the SS crew is back again, huh? If you're here, that must mean you've heard the news, I assume. Yeah, I assume that means you already know too. Who do you think I am, honey? Of course I know. I know everything. We contacted everybody in the branch already, so they're gathered on the 2nd floor. Gotta prepare ourselves for the possibility of a war between the 2 organizations. Wow. I'm always impressed with just how quickly the guild works. Like usual, the CPD is way late to the game. It all comes down to a difference in procedure. We've got our own way of handling an emergency, as I'm sure you do too. As such, I believe it would be best for you to address this as you normally would. Right. Anyways, Kao is an incredibly cunning man. I would be surprised if he didn't respond to this attack in some way, but I seriously doubt he'd rush to any sort of hasty retaliation either. Either way, though, there's not much we can do, other than to be as prepared as possible. There's not a doubt in my mind that Ravash launched that attack on Heiyue's office. The real question is, why do they take such drastic measures in their current situation? It doesn't make sense to me. I think we need to get ourselves a clearer picture of the situation before we take any action. Let's check everyone upstairs then on standby. Eolia, if the worst were to happen, I want you to focus on protecting the injured. Yes, Wenzel, I'm fully aware of what my role is. You don't need to remind me. Ideally, though, I'd rather things not come to that. I'm hoping we can find a way to peacefully resolve this soon. Yeah, I agree. And if that's our goal, it means gathering information now is all the more important. My skill set means I could find work as a doctor if I needed to, but I'd rather avoid that if at all possible. I much prefer taking a more proactive approach, find a way to keep people from getting hurt in the first place. I won't let civilians get caught up in some idiotic spat between mafias. In order to prevent things from getting to that point, it's critical that we gather information now. Oh, you guys came! You hear about the big news about Heiyue already? Yeah, we've already started conducting our investigation. Seems all of the bracers have gathered here too. That's a rare sight. I see the Divine Blade of Wind is downstairs. He is truly a sight to behold. Yeah, they contacted all of us on our enigmas this morning. That's why we all made our way here as soon as we could. Damn, you guys really are just too quick. Huh, you sure? Maybe it's you guys who are too slow. Are you secretly a bunch of slackers, maybe? But either way... What? Come on! But either way, Ravash sure left one heck of a mess for us to clean up. You said it, sister. Sure, there might not be that many people in that area that night, but civilians still could have got caught up in this mess. Man, just thinking about it's got me all steamed. So ready to rearrange the mafia face. Don't let Estelle near them. For their safety. We've got Arios, the Divine Blade of Wind himself. Estelle and Josh were the young heroes of LaBelle. Scott, an expert marksman. Wenzel, a hard-ass refugee from the Empire. Aeolia, a skilled physician, and last but not least, a specialist in the Taito School of Martial Arts. That's me, obviously. Even though we're totally stacked with highly capable bracers, we still need to exercise caution while working here. I'd recommend you follow suit. She's game face, isn't she? Even with the Divine Blade of Wind at the top of our stacked roster, we should be cautious when handling incidents. I'd recommend you follow suit. We should conduct a full investigation on the Mafia's close contacts and the area surrounding their HQ. With all the connections they have for smuggling heavy weaponry into the city, they could start a huge gunfight at any time. I thought I had a solid grasp on the situation in Crossbell. When an incident like this occurs, it feels like there's a huge barrier to overcome. I will be able to get a better picture of the situation before too long. Man, I want to see what those Mafia guys had to say for themselves too. But apparently there's some kind of agreement where the police gets dibs in times like this. You ask me, it's just not fair. Well, since we can't do anything, it's up to you guys, Lloyd. You better give this your all. Some kind of deal. But barrier? There's no barriers here. Don't know what you're talking about. I heard there was some crazy shootout in the Harvard district last night. Man, Crossbell's a scary city no matter where you are in it. Racer Guild is nearby, so I figure we should be safe, but still. Crossbell's a scary city no matter where you are in it. I was able to recently figure out the optimal shopping route. I made sure to remember the schedules and typical sell times of each and every shop. It always makes me giddy when I manage to save some mirror. Why don't you become a trader yourself? Phew, feels like I just managed to solve a difficult calculus problem. Till over the moon, savings, here I come. Hi there, you interested in my goods? Everybody's up in arms over some incident. We'd just be minding our own business. There's no point in worrying about it. Just want to buy some of my goods? Buy it. Welcome, folks. Thanks for shopping at Din's Fresh. Business has been booming all day, so I figured, hey, why not put on a little sale? Come on over and take a quick look. So it hasn't stopped people coming here then. Oh, the men in my household. They all came home together yesterday and immediately started nagging me about whether dinner was ready or not. I swear, the only time they have an agreement with each other is when they're complaining. I did hear that something went down recently. Not my problem though. Not a chance to get henna. I'd close up shop over something like that. I'm no chicken. Crossbell and merchants back in the day used to conduct trades even in the middle of wars. And I'm a Crossbell and merchant through and through. Nothing short of the literal end of the world is going to make me close up shop. Be careful what you... Really? Be careful. You know, gold salmon are kind of like phantoms, so they only swim around the waters in the mines area though. Their flowing, sleek figure and those shiny golden scales. Gold salmon truly is the salmon to end all salmon. Oh, so we do start getting told where things are then. That's good. Rather than me going out and just save scum fishing. Keeping my bait. I didn't know that was a possibility. I've been seeing a bunch of black vans whenever I drive on the highway. They're usually guys wearing shades behind the wheel. They don't seem too friendly. I get the creeps whenever I drive past them. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure those vans are made in the Empire. They're pretty expensive too. Was there always a trading company that used those vans? Puck and Roos always look like they're having fun. I used to go to Sunday school with them. I'm a little jealous of their friendship. Oh, I think we're forgetting something important, Puck. Don't we need money if we're going to open a store? Crap, you're right. How could you forget something so important? What the hell, Roos? You only just remembered it yourself. Seems Puck doesn't have extra dialogue. Come on in. Need something to eat? You're looking pretty worried there. Something going on outside? Speaking of something going on, Puck and Roos look like they might be calling it quits on their friendship. Honestly, might be better for them than wasting their time here every day. This is where all their money's gone. Yep, soup came out well today. I've been making this soup ever since I was out in the Republic. Don't ask for the recipe, it's a secret. No, you give me the recipe. We're basically looking for our last few recipes while this quest winds down. How many recipes is it again? 1, 2, 4. We're looking for 4. That is assuming I haven't already missed one. Fair dues. So Risha's not here, probably working. Mommy told me that if I help her with chores, Daddy might come home sooner. I'm going to try so hard to clean the house. I need to pick up the garbage. I'm going to make the house all sparkly shiny. Lies. Risha appeared to have left the apartment ridiculously early this morning. I think she may have woken up 2 or 3 hours before my husband and I even. Risha is so busy with work all the time. She still managed to be up and about so early in the morning every day. I wonder why she was up. I wonder why. Ugh, only place you'll find happiness is up in heaven. My goodness, man. I'm expecting a payoff from the drunk at some point. Just wondering when it's going to come. Oh yeah, don't they usually publish the newest issue for that business magazine today? I used to be a regular subscriber, but you should go without saying that developments in the business world have little to do with me now. It's been a while since I last went. Maybe I'll head down to the department store to go buy it. I was minding my own gosh darn business for taking a walk when I had a bit of a run-in with a delinquent. I believe the blue-haired lad was still a newbie in the gang. He had a strangely dangerous look in his eyes. Kids these days. Yes, he was acting. Super aggression. That big dude with a weird haircut kind of scares the hell out of me. I get some bad vibes from their group. Promise me you'll never go near them, okay, Ruse? Talking Wold? Yeah, I got it. Or a bus. I saw a butterfly take flight a moment ago. Spring has really started to settle in, hasn't it? Fortunately, I'm in the dead of English wintertime. No snow, just rain and cold. Rain and cold. Endless cold and rain. I can't believe I did that. Never liked him anyway. All he did was boss me around the whole time. Well, not anymore. You going in? Everyone's totally shot right now. Just you wait. By tomorrow, I'll be the great leader of the Vipers. What the hell did Dino do? Jed's one of the more senior dudes in our group and he usually trains us. How Dino would absolutely destroy him? Something ain't adding up. Okay. What the hell's the matter with Dino? Drop me, man. That one-on-one was all them. And Walt told us to quit bitching about it. Think I could just ignore this? Something happening, guys. Yeah, you could say that. Dino, that idiot. Dino challenged one of our leaders, Jed, to a fight. It was totally insane, too. They kept trading blows until it was decided by an elbow to the jaw. He's just a newbie. Yeah, he somehow managed to take down Jed. Impossible. I'll never forgive that bastard. When Dino becomes so disrespectful? And how the hell did he take down Jed? Nothing makes sense anymore. Jed's the second strongest out of all of us, and one of the leaders of the Vipers. Who else does Dino think he is? He'll pay for this. And he thinks he's coming for Wold, does he? Whoa, whoa! You never see it coming. Never see it coming. Just down for the count. But a fight's a fight, no matter how you cut it. Yeah! Jed, go to the hospital now. Nah, I'm good, boss. Doctor seeing me like this would be an embarrassment to the Vipers. Don't make me repeat myself, you dumbass. Get your ass to the hospital, or I'll send you down on a stretcher myself. Sorry, I'll go. I don't want your stinging paws around here, you dogs. Watch yourselves, Punch. You're on my turf and I don't like it one bit. Besides, you four have nothing to do with this. Go ahead and scram. Okay, I guess we don't. So Dino beat basically the second in command Jed in a fight, despite the fact that not too long ago they changed his model to have like more serious eyebrows, or I just not noticed. Now I'm looking at Dino in a completely new light. But like barely like the chapter before, he was complaining about the fact that he's absolutely terrible in a fight, or at least there were people saying that. What are we supposed to do about those delinquents? I'm feeling kind of anxious. What's all the yelling I've been hearing? I don't know about you, but I'm starting to get a little bit anxious about it. I bet you are. I managed to meet up with that girl, Wandy. Yeah, she's called Wandy now. Wendy yesterday. Been forever since I last saw her. Said she used to work in a job these days. She's used to it, eh? Must be nice to still be young. I figure you can probably adapt to anything life throws you pretty easily. There's no way an old coot like myself can simply change the way I'm living. May as well run this factory until I keel over. We can customize one more thing, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So it's Schrodinger that would be upgraded. But then we're going to be out of U material. It's a big upgrade, though. For our rush attacks more than anything, you'd have to say. The disappointing thing is, like, we're using the U material. What if we need more? Because after all... Well, we need something called a T material. What's going on in Nine Valley over there? Matthew's dispute has sent a bunch of people to the hospital where my old man works. Sounds like that map rumor wasn't a lie. Huh, pretty gutsy thing to do in the middle of town. Can't say I'm surprised that the police are finally making their move. Those mobsters have been wandering around here again. Do us a favor and arrest them. You've already helped us once before. I'll rearrange those mobsters' faces if they show up here again. Will you? Hazel returned home after he heard about the incident in the Harbour District. This place is pretty close to there. Hazel's worried about his family, so he went back home. He's managed to become a little more honest with himself. I like how we've got, like, the nicer gang. One of the Vipers had been behaving strangely for the last week. And then nothing. Not gonna tell me anything about it, are you? You tell me that's going on. What's up, Wazzy? Something wrong? Oh, it's nothing. I'm just a little worried about what the Vipers plan to do. I heard a bit of a minor dispute going on last night. What's for the commotion in the city? Think everyone's excited for tomorrow's full moon? I mean... Okay, it's a full moon tomorrow. That doesn't sound at all weird to be randomly mentioned. Is it silver? Okay, so we've done one side of things. Now we're going to take our way up the other. We could knock off the back alley quickly. Bizet Alley. Yeah, so the back alley feels a little scary today. More than usual, even. I snuck a sneak peek into that alleyway over there. And a bunch of those guys in black suits all glared at me. Oh, I wonder what the heck is going on. Maybe I should work inside today. No. At this rate, I'm going to fall behind all my rivals again. This is awful. I've got to come up with something. Do you? Meldo's operating some sort of terminal under the counter. Click, clack, click, click, clack. Oh, goodness. Heiyue's office raided. That's quite the serious offense. I haven't been this on the edge of my seat in a good long while. That was information from Yona, I presume. Oh, who could say? After living in Crossbell for as long as I have, you start to notice incidents like this happen from time to time. Oh, how thrilling. Now, how exactly will Chow respond to such an embarrassing slight? Isn't that a tad bit reckless to say, ma'am? Yeah, Rash is right down the street. Ain't that cause for even a speck of concern? I suppose so. I am concerned about real estate prices dropping because of this commotion. Alright, I forgot about how much of an insatiable land shark she is. Why haven't the police updated anything in the database yet? Are they dilly-dallying or are they truly that incompetent? We're crying out loud. Won't you start investigating already? She's running her mouth off like we aren't standing right in front of her. Well, that's a thing.